Hey guys, that last video I took it down, but yeah, basically I'm just doing this to relax and talk and shit. So yeah, this is me relaxing. The last video, it wasn't about one particular guy. It was about like in general, just a general trend I've been seeing. The top ranks, me and my friends and everybody, we're all very competitive, and we don't like seeing people who we think are not really good, getting these top ranks and who got them through some cheap method or whatever, like using runners or account sharing. We've seen people account share. We've seen people EOC trading. We've seen people all sorts of crazy stuff, and nobody likes seeing these cheaters get these topics, and even worse, see thousands and thousands of noobs or whatever fucking worshiping these guys like they're good, and when they're not, it's ridiculous. I had to deal with a lot of this in EOC, and it's 10 times worse in this game. 10 times worse. I expect definitely over time that you'll see a lot more good players that start taking these number one, number two spots and stuff. Um, I see people coming up in mining. I've seen people in woodcutting. So the current rank 2 in mining's good. Rank I gotta check the high scores again, but yeah, there's several 200 mil miners that are going for I don't know what they're going for, but they're on the top page in mining. And then you got rank 1 in woodcutting's good. Go watch his stream. He's in my clan. Rank 1 in farming. Um, he not necessarily just in farming, but in other stuff in general. He's pretty good. And just let's see. Actually, there's a whole lot of fucking top ranks in all these various skills in my clan. And yeah, this Yosemite guy, he's rank 1 in farming. He's talking in the chat right there. Anyways, yeah, this right here, what I'm doing right here, it's very relaxing, very easy to do. You don't need mouse keys. You just right click and you hold it down, and that's it. This is how Suomi does 200 mile fishing. It's very simple to do. Very simple. But now people don't want to put in the effort, and what they do is they let the inventory fill up, then they either cut them all or they drop them all. And not only is that worse XP, it's just really, really lazy and um, just irritating. Like, if put in effort in your skilling, put in work. Like, it's really like just depressed to watch. I want to see people do good. Okay, I don't want to put people down, whatever. I want to see people do good. Um, I'm making mistakes here. You can see that. I'm not the best it's out there, but I make an effort. Okay, I don't like AFK skills. It's borderline friggin' cheating. I made a whole video about it earlier. You can go look for it. But yeah, a big reason I stopped doing even side goals in ELC was that they made everything AFK. There was nothing left in the game that I could even stand doing. It's ridiculous. Big reason I came back to this game was because there's so much non-AFK stuff. The whole reason I started RuneScape Classic in the first place wasn't even to do agility. It was just to I got fed up with Jagged's nerfing all this non-AFK stuff and making everything AFK that I went and did RuneScape Classic because nothing in that is AFK aside from like maybe combat, melee. Not even magic. Magic is a whole ton of clicking. Oops. There you go. And so you don't need mouse keys for this. This is simple. And this isn't limited to just fishing. You do this while mining, or you do this while woodcutting. Um, mining, you might wanna. Crap. Where's the new spot? Mining is pretty fast. You gotta keep moving and stuff. That might be something you might consider using mouse keys on, but that's not even a requirement either. Um, yeah, you just hover, drop. Woodcutting, you get more teaks faster than you get in the fish. So this is probably the most relaxing of the three of them. And yeah, I want to see people do good. Okay, like my last video, I got so much hate from people thinking I was trying to put this one guy down or whatever. I'm trying to give it advice. I want him to give advice. Just do good, please. um, but if you guys can't, if none of you guys are even interested in trying to improve how you play the game, if doing things honorably, I'm not using runners for runecrafting at all, and it's looking like I have actually a good chance of being the first person to get 99 without ever using runners, which is pretty sad because people had such a big lead and time to go get that, and nobody wanted to do that. There's a few more people who use some. Oh, come on, really? Random. Alright, here we go. But people are like, oh, this is a game. You're taking the game too seriously. Well, typically in games, you try to be good at it, okay? But people seem to feel like RuneScape's different. Like you don't actually have to. That there's no way to be good at it. That it's just clicking and there's nothing. Oops. There's no way to be good at it, and it's just everybody just has to be the same skill level, and it's just a grind. And yeah, it could be that way if you want to play it that way, but you can play any game that way. The only difference, I guess, with RuneScape is that if you play shitty in other games, you're heavily punished for it. If you play shitty in this game, well, you don't really notice any negatives. See what I just did? That I right-clicked as that. That's just one little tiny trick you can do, and you just come up with these little things as you play. Um, but anyways, yeah, I think RuneScape is just you're not getting penalized as obviously or whatever, and so people are just like, ah, there's no skill in this game. Well, the skill if you want there'd be skill. If you just want to go AFK, use or magics, whatever, Ivy and EOC, RuneSpan. If you just want to do that while you watch YouTube videos, why are you even playing the game? Like, why are you even skilling? What's the point? To get XP for some imaginary level 99 achievement? Why is this not fishing? That's somehow an achievement or something, and then whatever. I don't know. You want to go around with your woodcutting cape and say and have people think you're awesome and stuff, but that's all fine and shit if you actually did something, if you achieved something. I'm definitely going to go respect that if you achieve something. Don't do it if you haven't really done anything, if you haven't put in any work. And yeah, I know there's a lot of people just probably still going to hate on this video like they hated on the other video. If you don't like skilling, unsub. This channel is about skilling. I'm not here to like all these other big YouTubers. I don't consider myself a big YouTuber. But all these big YouTubers, they go out and they have to appease their fans. They have to like kind of suck up to their fans. They have to be nice to their fans, even if they don't like them, even if they don't whatever. It's just I I'm not that guy. I'm not the guy who's just gonna do whatever to be nice to everybody. Well, I am a nice guy in general, but I'm not gonna be the guy who's just gonna suck up to everyone, even if they're annoying or they just disgust me or whatever. It's just I don't care if I'm losing money from YouTube or whatever. I don't make that much anyways, but I don't care if I lose that. Because at the end of the day, the big YouTubers who are like just solely dependent on having their fans worship them, and love them and shit. Well, that's because they have their money in the bag. Like how do I say it? They're sold out. They've sold out to their fans, and they have to be nice to them. Me, at the end of the day, even if I don't be nice to my fans or be nice to everyone else, I'm still a good player. I'm still right up there at the top, one of the best in the game, and I don't. If they just piss off their fans, they've got nothing. They're nobody, and that's it. That's why I generally don't like these famous YouTubers. And why I don't really care to be one. I make these videos so people who are interested in following my progress or want to be good skillers, they can do that. But I want people to do good goals. I have a clan especially for people who want to do good goals. You can go check out my requirements. Anyways, I don't know if I should say anymore. What's there to say? I love fishing. Fishing, this is a friggin' awesome skill. I love this. This is something I had wanted to do to 99, even in EOC. Like this particular method. It's really fun. It's kind of simple. So I actually kind of find it funny. People call agility like repetitive. People call agility repetitive. Like at least that's a little bit varied clicking. You know, clicking all over the place. This is what 3 different clicks. Right click, hover, left click, click. So yeah, I don't know. You guys can watch me do this longer. I don't know what you want to. I probably should say some other things. I was gonna make a video. Oops. I was making this video originally, like this, and I wasn't gonna make any video about some other guys. Just I watched his stream. So if you didn't see this last video before I took it down, this 2 hit for you guy. I was watching his stream and I watched EG Frog and Stream, and both kind of like depressed me, and like just maybe upset and annoyed that these people, they're not good and yet they're up there. And yeah, I already said this. Phil is having a freaking heart attack. He's all like, actually, a lot of my friends are all like freaking out. Just they watch these videos. I mean, not these videos, these streams, and they just see how bad people are. I've seen people like, I've seen people freaking thought I was luring them to Castle Wars. It was real bad. Like how, like it's okay. I can understand maybe some people not knowing how to skill, but like really, if you're thinking telling you to go to Castle Wars to trade me is luring, man, that's pretty bad. Like, I've seen so many like super like newbie people like they just started playing, and that's really unusual for me because in EOC it was impossible to see anyone that brand new just done in the game. They don't know how to play. Never saw that. Everybody has been playing for years. Everyone's a veteran. '07, there's so many new people. But that's even so much worse because you got these polls. These polls are coming out, and all these people, they don't know what the hell they're voting for. And since most of them, I don't even know what. Like, there's so many people that hated EOC, and yet it seems so much of the population in '07 didn't even play EOC. And these people are voting on things they don't know anything about. That, like, really, it pisses off all of us, my clan, everybody, all these good players. It pisses us all off when they try to make the game easier. Any poll that comes out that makes the game easier, vote no on. Just vote no on. The game shouldn't be changing. This is what killed EOC. EOC died because the whole RuneScape scene with skilling died because they made it too easy. They made everything AFK. Everything. Agility was the last thing that was not AFK, which ended up being the last thing I was freaking doing. Flashpad Factory is like the only good content left in the game. Because they even heard agility. They heard Barbarian Quest. I can't even do Barbarian Quest because avatars. You got avatars in the way, and then you got the stupid surge thing, which I really find annoying having to do all the time. I don't know, but they just destroyed everything. Nope, not my random. I do like these randoms, so they don't even have freaking randoms in EOC anymore. Oh. Man. Maybe I just hang around too many, like, I don't know if I want to say top players. I guess I can call them top players. Just too many good players in general. And then I see all these, I had my chat open for like, the first week or two or something. I don't know, a couple weeks, 3 weeks, when the '07 came out. And I just saw there was so many people coming in that it was so much stress. I get stressed out when I deal with like really really new people. It's weird though. It's not all the people. It's like some. Some people stress me out. Some people are just so freaking annoying, whatever. And then like some fans and stuff, they're okay. I don't mind them. So I'm trying to figure out which one pisses me off or whatever, and which one annoys me. I don't know. It doesn't. I guess this is how I limit anyone that asks something that that I've heard 1,000 times. And the big one is agility advice. Where to train at what level. That's a big one. Anything, but like if you're gonna ask me a question, if you think I've heard it like many times before, just don't ask it because I'm not gonna answer it, and it's just gonna annoy me, and it's just gonna like put you like really low on my like respect scale or whatever. I don't know. Um, I don't I don't like answering agility questions. It's weird because I love agility, but like I would love to figure talk about you want to know obscure things about Brimhaven, sure, because nobody's ever asked me that. But as soon as somebody asks me something like, "Oh, where do I train at this level?" It's more than just me telling you what level to train at, because it's so much like it's so complicated because it depends on how good you are. Do you know how to train at the place? Do you do this or that, whatever? There's so many different things to take into account than just what level to train at. You can train at Brimhaven or Pyramid. It depends on what you know what you're doing. You can do Skull Ball. It depends if you know what you're doing. What are your combat stats? How much money you got? Are you gonna buy energies? Like there's a whole so many valuable. It's not one simple answer. And then what makes it worse is I can't just say it because I also have to think about some of the stuff and come up with something. And I don't like giving really bad advice. I don't like giving anything that might be imperfect, that might be wrong, and so I just don't want to bother with it. I don't want to do all these calculations. How many hours would it take to get from 60 to 80 agility? Well, don't make me calculate that. Go find out what your XP rate is, and you calculate it. um, really? Well, like some people don't even bother with hours. They just like how many days will it take me? um, yeah, that's all you. You calculate that. Don't make me do it. People seem to think I'm like some public service and I have to like answer every question they have and do all this work for them and stuff. And that's all people want. Like they want from me. They'll come to me and they'll be like, because they want to get expert advice. And so I'm clearly the person they're gonna go to, and then they're just gonna ask me, oh, what should I do this? And well, in real life, typically you pay for like if you want expert advice, you gotta pay for that shit, especially from someone that like like the top up there. Like you really gotta pay for that stuff, and I'm not gonna charge people for this, so it's just I'm not doing it at all. I could make video guides, but I find that just so much work, and I still have to do a lot of testing to be 100% sure I'm not giving really bad advice. 'Cause- and it's just way too much work for me, and I'm not interested. I'd rather just spend my time skilling. Skilling is the name of the game in RuneScape. I don't do PVM. I don't do PvP. I've never well PKing. I don't even know why I just said PvP. I've hated that term. It's always been PKing. Um, but yeah, PKing. I did PKing as like a noob. That was my noob days. Um, I guess a lot of people nowadays can't imagine me PKing. I was never really good at it. I guess I don't know. Um, I don't watch PKing videos. I don't watch PVM videos. Um, except I guess when God Wars Dungeon came out, I watched a little bit of that, but I never actually did it. I went one time with my brother. My brother was one of my brothers. He went with a lot of other random noobs, and they did Bandos, and I went with him for like one little time, just check it out, and it was the stupidest, idiotic thing ever. Everybody stood against the wall, AFKing for like a minute, and then it spawns, and everybody attacks it all at once, and it's dead in 5 seconds, and then everybody AFKs against the wall for a minute again. I'm just like, this is the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like, what the hell is the point? It's crazy. No, I love skilling in RuneScape. Um, I didn't always, but I don't know. I just because I started playing RuneScape in 2002. But I didn't actually become good at RuneScape until like 2008. Um, I don't even know what the hell I did for 6 years. But yeah, that's like real long history ago. I think I was like when I hit 100 modular XP, I think it was like 1300 to 1400s total, and then I like really raised it up there. Well, actually, no, when I was 99, I was 1300s. I think it was like um 1400, almost 1500 by 100 mil, and then I kind of raised my stats a bit to like 1700s at 100 mil. I took a little bit of a month or two break. Yeah, that's actually when I did runecrafting too. That's when I first started like really get into runecrafting. So I did like 91 runecrafting at ZMI in like 2 weeks. Like 65 to 91 at ZMI, and that was like 40k an hour, low 40ks. Um, that was before a lot of the updates. So you actually had to drop all your not your your runes. So you had to go and every lap you had to drop your new brooms and just bank the good ones. Um, ZMI is actually getting voted on in this game. Um, I don't think it'll pass, but I'm kind of like split on like I kind of want it. So yeah, it'll make runecrafting easier. It sounds like, but it'll remove a huge incentive for people to use runners. And if I have to compare, because runners are already in the game, so if I have to compare using runners to doing ZMI, at least doing ZMI, it's gonna take a lot of work, a whole lot more work. It's just like normal runecrafting. It's just faster rates. But at using runners, that's nothing like normal runecrafting, and so there's no skill involved there. So you're gonna use runners, there's no skill, but in ZMI there's tons of skill. Um, so yeah, I'd probably want to see ZMI come in the game just so people would use runners less. Um, but if ZMI did come into the game, I probably wouldn't use it at all. I just need the money, and I don't think it'd be a good idea anyways. I think it'd be kind of nice just to be able to be like. I think I have a good chance at being like the first to get 99 runecrafting without any like runners or anything like that ever. And ZMI, so doing it without any ZMI too, that would be another big plus. And yeah. So some other stuff I'm doing is I'm about to hit 82 runecrafting. Probably another day. So 82 runecrafting, and I don't know what I'm doing for fishing. Probably I don't know if I'm gonna do fishing now or later, or whatever. But I'm just fishing right now to talk. So 81, 80. Sorry, 80. I'll do 80 fishing sometime. I don't know. Then eventually 99. So yeah, I'll get 82 in crafting. Then I'm gonna spend some money and do various skills, raise them up a bit, and I'll probably do that for a few days. Hopefully. And I dropped that too late, but I think I'm all good. Yeah. So if you drop this too late, you lose a tick, and that's slower. So basically, yeah, there's a little skill in this. You screw up. Oops. Okay. Well, you try better next time. So yeah, and then I'm probably gonna go back to Runecraft. At least that's the plan. I don't know if that's something I want to stick to. I want to see, but a lot of it has to do with the astral market. It's really hard to do astrals right now and sell them. So if anyone is out there doing like 99 magic or something, Lunas is the best way to go. Just buy some astrals. I'll sell them in bulk, but I'm looking for like real bulk. I'm not gonna go out and sell like 2k at a time or something. I don't even do that with laws. Oops. So like laws, I'd go and sell them to a merchant for like really cheap, and then they can go and sell them to someone else. But yeah, astrals. If anyone's interested in 99 magic, I'm doing those. I'm also I've con I've got a couple Aventur farmers, so I'm buying Aventurs off people exclusively, so they only sell them to me. And I'm gonna be making a lot of super energy potions. So I'm gonna sell those, and that's gonna be like a long-term goal because like really hard to get bulk herbs. So like what I'm doing is I'm getting these average farmers, and I'm offering like offering 2.3k each. So like you can, for like 1k plus bulks. So they farm for a few days and then they sell them bulk to me, and I'll pay them like 2.3 mil, depending on how many they have. And yeah, and then I'll go make the super energy potions and sell them. Like 99 agility, that's over 2k energies at least. And then you have people that are runecrafting, they need super energies all the time as well. And just random other people, slayers sometimes need those. Sorry, fix the headset. Um, so yeah, there's a big market. It's very easy to sell super energies. A whole lot of my friends want them. Let me move that out of the way so I can see this other fish. So yeah, that's something I'll be doing for Herbler a lot. Probably should not have dropped that. Now I can't see the fish coming. Okay. So yeah, I gotta practice a bit. Dun, dun. So yeah, being good at skilling, one thing this is not hard to learn. This is very easy to learn. And I screwed up again. One thing to do though is it takes a little bit of practice. So if you haven't done this a lot, it's gonna you are gonna mess up. So like this is very simple. This is something you can learn like friggin' and like master in like an hour. But a lot of stuff takes a while. Agility, that takes a while. Runecrafting. See, one great thing I love about runecrafting. Runecrafting is like the skill of the pros. It's like the hardest thing to be like really good at. I guess dungeoneering, soloing something, or keying, that's become like a big thing. Well, it's kind of dead now, I heard, but it did become a big thing. But basically, yeah, there's like kind of like the skill of the pros, like the people that are like really good. It takes a lot of skill, and it kind of like really rewards you and stuff. That's runecrafting. That's like, and then you kind of like just completely destroy all of that with the runners. That's kind of like what really just depresses me when I see these people using runners. It's They destroyed like the best skill in the game. RuneSpan fucking destroyed the best skill in the game. And I know like using runners a little bit is more effort than RuneSpan, but still, like, you know, I know I'm really repeating myself on that. um, Hating on these runners guys, but yeah. And people are like, why do you care so much about how other people skill and stuff? And I don't know. It's just I don't like really seeing noobs and these people, and then somehow everybody thinking they're good. And it's just sad because there's a lot of really good players out there and they're not being recognized. And I don't think I'm like super 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 awesome or anything like that. Honestly, I view myself as okay. I scale a certain way, and or like a rather like a certain standard, and like I'm normal, I'm average. Now I compare everybody else to that standard and see, okay, well, where do you guys stand up to that? And I think that's kind of like the big reason why there's so much like disdain and stuff, like how I just disappointed with like 99% of RuneScape. Um, uh, I don't think people I don't think people need to grind as much as I have. Obviously not because I've got like the most there is, but just do something like on some level that stands out from other people that are just doing really really crappy. Um, I've got a clan here full of people that I find good people and they join my clan and stuff, and I like finding good people. I'm running. Okay, so here's some other things here. I'm just rambling on this video, but so I need to drop more. I kind of full here, so I can drop 2 at a time and do that without wasting any time. Um, so yeah, I screwed up too much, and all these fishies off from how much I screwed up. So yeah, uh, I'm happy that rank 1 woodcutting. So oops, here we go. Rank 1 woodcutting cages are fun. He does woodcutting like this. And then you got Yosemite in there, who's rank 1 farming. And M, who was rank 1 mining, and I think he's like rank 3 now or something. So yeah, a lot of people in my clan, so these are all long-term people in my clan. Um, Actually, we don't even really get new people much, but these people were good in EOC. They had 200 mils or whatever, and then they go and they do good in 07. Um, it's not just luck. It's not just no lifing either. These you don't have to know life in order to be good. You just gotta know what you're doing. Um, Play a few hours a day even, and just but at least use your time wisely. Um, I know that's kind of like backwards from what I've been saying. So like kind of another point I've been kind of making in this channel is that you don't necessarily have to do everything the most efficient way possible. You can kind of be like micro efficient, and yeah. I like seeing freaking. Uh, Sorry, just drinking more water. Kind of lost what I was saying. I like seeing people do good like in a particular method, and generally people are going to do the most efficient method, so it's kind of be a combination of doing good in both the most efficient method and being really good at it. And so that's typically what people do when they go and compete for rank 1. And I've seen some crappy rank 1s because they didn't manage no life, and I do respect no lifing, so like I kind of respect, it's kind of like a balance here. I respect no lifing on like one scale, and then there's like the opposite out of balance, which is kind of like how good you are, what's your skill level, and that's not necessarily, there's no trade off there. They're just unrelated. But the people that win are typically the people that are good at both. Typically, unless they're cheaters, and that's just really, really like just disappointing. I don't know if I'm even gonna upload this video. Shit, I was just freaking talking to myself the past half an hour. uh, Man, I don't know who. I don't know if you guys all sub to Suomi or something, or Alkin, or I don't know who you guys are sub to. Who are these other famous YouTubers? Bonesaw. I don't know. I only heard of freaking Bonesaw and Bodie like recently. Never heard of them before. Um, I heard like the Filed came back. I never watched his/her videos. I don't even know all these famous YouTubers, PKs or whatever. I think the File was like some defense person. Pures. I don't know. I never liked the idea of Pures. Even when I did PK, I thought it was kind of silly. But I guess a defense pure is kind of. I think that's kind of an interesting skilling way because it makes it longer, although the exact method is no different. Um, Speaking of methods, defense. So rank 1 defense, the very first person to get 200 on defense, Miles 15. He did it through AFKing the bandits. So that's essentially botting. He goes to school and shit while his freaking thing's going and killing bandits. Like it's that kind of shit. I don't respect any of that. That stuff should get you fucking banned because it's essentially botting, but it's Jagex approved botting. Well, whatever. I don't know. They did nerf that eventually, but I think I don't know if that's available in 07. If it is, I do think they should nerf it just like they nerf mice. Um, but yeah, whoever got it, like I don't know who the next highest rank would have been to get it. That would have been more. I would definitely respect that more. Um, so yeah, you guys can go listen to me rambling for 35 minutes. Uh, this is fun. I can't wait to do 99 fishing. 99 fishing is gonna be fun. See, if I hadn't done agility, like if I hadn't done 1 million in agility, what I would have done was I would have followed a 200 more agility up with 200 more runecrafting. Then I probably would have followed 200 more runecrafting up with maybe a couple easy 200 mils. Or I would have done 200 more fishing, and then I probably would have done like 200 more mining if Living Rock Caverns hadn't come out. So see, I would have done all these 200 mils, all these slow 200 mils. I probably would have done like all the 200 mils, like the 5 big slow 200 mils aside from Slayer. I never really got into Slayer, but like mining, woodcutting, fishing, agility, and runecrafting. I would have done all those 5 skills, and those are all kind of similar rates to it. Well, actually, a couple of them are a little bit more. Whoops, that's too late of a drop. So some are a little bit more than like woodcutting, probably the most. I would have done all of those through non-AFK methods. I would have done I would have done. Oops. Let's see. Here we go. So I would have done dropping. Basically, I would have dropped. It would have been like friggin' 6 and more friggin' dropping skill. Well, very similar. So yeah. I really like drowns. Drowns is like kind of like what I would have been at had I not like friggin' done. So like if you look up drowns, he's like not 99s in combat. He's like low in combat, but then he's got all these 200 mils. He's good. Or like if you look up Atticus Bird, he's also another good player. So yeah, both of those are really good players, and they both are not maxed yet. They have multiple 200 mils and whatnot. And then there was another one, Bot Diver. He was another good player and very similar stats. So yeah, respect all those players. Drowns is someone who's like kind of like very under the radar. Yet he's like a very good player. Like he's got 2 billion overall XP, and that guy should be like a friggin' top page. He should have came to 07. So I don't know if he's gonna watch this video or not, but he should have came to 07 and he could have maybe gotten #1 or something. I don't know if he's got the free time for that, but yeah, he should have played this game. You were saying that in my clan chat earlier. So yeah, current my clan chat is closed off. It's for my clan only. So tomorrow but I do have a public chat, Jebrim chat. That was where the actual Jebrim name came from. I moved the display name over from one account to another, and I was leaving that open for the public to use because a lot of people were using my chat when I decided I was going to switch it off and make one private for the clan and stuff. And so I left that one open for the public and stuff, but it seems people stopped using it after me and my friends kind of just disappeared. So yeah, that's kind of deserted now. So yeah, I guess you guys don't really have a way to contact me much other than through the comments and me messing up and fishing more. I'm losing these ticks. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do some fletching with this too sometime. I'll need to buy some bolts. So I'll make like another video of that, like fishing with fletching. I might do some runecrafting with fletching. I don't know. It's just seems better. I did do one agility, so I don't actually know how many people have been following me for this long, but this is not my very first channel. This is my second YouTube channel, and like almost nobody knows about it. Here we go, new spot. So basically, I did have a channel back in when was it? Like I made it in like late 2008, I think, and I closed it like about a year later in 2009. And I did have some videos on there, and I think one of the videos I had was me doing agility with fletching and stuff, and I never actually went around and made another fletching with agility video. I never really had any desire to really kind of train fletching much, I guess. I don't know. I think there was one time I wanted to do something. What did I want to do? I think I wanted to do like 200 more runecrafting and fletching at the same time. So I don't remember. No, what was it? I don't know. I think one time I considered 200 more fletching. I don't, but oh, So I don't know if you guys know how bolts work. I don't even know how many freaking people on this that is sub to me like know much about skilling. I'm just so surprised at how many people are so new to skilling. Um, but yeah, you do bolts while you do other stuff. Go check out all the freaking videos on the guys on. So on my if you go to my channel page, the main channel page, and you look in the bottom right, whole list of people. Check out those videos they have. If anyone has really good videos and stuff on skilling, I put them up there. Um, I definitely respect good skilling, and go check out them. They have tons of really good videos, and yeah, a lot more than I have, because I've kind of limited myself to just agility. Not even multi-skilling with agility either. So yeah, this is my second like hour long. I think I'm gonna make this an hour long because I did one before like that was an hour long and that was a big rant about like AFK cables and stuff. So maybe I might like put a link of that in my there we go. I should have clicked this first and then I moved that down there. See, okay, so this is a little bit of the skill that comes in there. So you can move stuff in your inventory while you're fishing, and so instead of moving this first down here and then click on the fishing spot, you click on the fishing spot first, and then you move it down, and then you do that. It's just these little things like that. This is what kind of makes skill and skilling. You just do these little micro efficient things, as I call them, that improve your rate. And I'm gonna have to need to like double drop these soon. Um, you don't need mouse keys to do this. I'm not sure exactly the amount of ticks you have available. But I do this to be consistent. And screw it up there. And did I just pick up one? I'm not sure. And walk away. And okay, there goes like 4 ticks. Double right click. See, mouse keys can be just as hard as friggin' not mouse keys. Here we go. Yes, you guys are all watching me mess up on camera. Live. Well, not live, but yeah, I'm not editing this. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Let me move this closer. See, now this is closer. Yeah, go read the lottery and retire. What are they even talking about in the chat? Have you guys been reading the chat while I'm doing this? I haven't read the chat at all. Yeah, this is my clan. These are really great people. Really great people. These people have been with me for a while. You're not socially awkward? Right. Yeah, we're all geeks. We're all socially awkward. We wouldn't be playing RuneScape as much as we do if we weren't. Yeah. So I want to make this an hour long, so yeah. Oh, groups. Yeah, groups. So one of the big things I love about like RuneScape scaling is that it's very solo achievement and solo skill, and that's a very rare thing to find in like games, like competitive games and stuff. And I definitely view RuneScape as a competitive game. Like a lot of games, you got League of Legends, you got a lot of like first-person shooters, you got a lot of like you got World of Warcraft, MMOs. They're all about teams. It's team versus team, and it's all about the teams. You got my girlfriend loves F1 racing. That's still about teams. Although I guess that's a little bit more about the individual, but you still have to like kind of drop yourself out for the team. And football team, soccer team. RuneScape though, it's all about the individual, and how good you yourself can do and what you can accomplish and stuff like that. And I really love that. And you're not dependent on anyone else. until Dungeoneering came out, and I would actually prefer RuneScape if they had no trading whatsoever, because then it'd really be fully solo. No trading whatsoever. There's no way people can get any kind of unfair, any kind of like advantage over other people. So nobody can get donations. Nobody can get easy cash. Um, Nobody can whatever. Everybody has the same kind of like. Everybody has to grind the same way. Everybody has to play the exact same way. Nobody gets anything easier than anyone else. Um, so yeah. But with the soul trading thing, it's very unbalanced. But yeah, in general, I do like what is available in RuneScape, which is very solo attitude. I've noticed, and it's not just me. That's a lot of people like this. I have no idea how many of you guys are actually involved in like just in general the high level community. I kind of just tend to assume that like everybody's freaking max in EOC minimum, or they have like at least some 200 mil or something like that. Because those are all the people I ever talk to. Those are all my friends or whatever. These are people who've been playing for a long time. Everybody I know, even non-friends, even people just I see random like I recognize names. I see random people all over the place. Like this is a really big high level community, max community, whatever you want to call it. Really big community. And I'm a part of that, and I I'm really surprised sometimes when I see how many people are not. And it's just like I don't know. So like how many of you guys are not maxed? Like in EOC, how many of you guys have not maxed? I haven't maxed in EOC, but at least I have done something. You guys are all here because you know about that something, but how many like have you guys done much skilling? Have you are there like people who only do PVM on this channel? Like I don't know. I don't know anything about PVM. I don't know anything about PKing. People are like, oh, PK is the only thing in this game that requires skill. I'm like, what? No. uh, maybe okay. I maybe understand like solo PVM stuff. People thinking like, oh yeah, that's all the skill stuff. Doing Jad, that's skill. Although actually a lot of people do Jad so easily that they don't review that as skill anymore. But I do think skilling has huge potential to have a lot of skilling if you decide to do it. But so many people are just lazy. That's the biggest thing in this. They're so lazy and they just want the easy way out. And it's just like, well, okay, but if you're just going to AFK this game, why are you even playing? Like, why even bother? Everybody in freaking EOC, the biggest goal is to get trimmed completionists. That's the whole big goal. That's the whole point of playing RuneScape, getting trimmed completionists. After you get that, there's no more point of playing RuneScape. Except you gotta go AFK cast for 5k games. And that's like the stupidest, biggest retarded thing to like get put into RuneScape. I know there's all this AFK shit and stuff, and okay, I can understand people want to get their levels and blah blah blah. What point is doing 5k cast wars and just standing around doing nothing, and that's making progress in the game? And I don't get it. I don't get it. um yeah. So why do you guys play RuneScape if you even AFK? Like I bet everybody's watching this video, except for a handful of people that are not AFKing. Like, but everybody else is like AFKing, and it's like, why are you even playing RuneScape if you're gonna just not play RuneScape? See, that's what I do with all this active skilling. It's to play RuneScape and to actually make a game out of it and have fun doing it and challenge myself and push myself and etc. etc. But when you AFK RuneScape and then you get addicted to AFK in RuneScape, it's just like, okay, well, you're bored of it. You don't want to freaking stay at the screen doing nothing. And so it's like AFK is just like, it forces you to do other non-RuneScape stuff. And it's just like, the game is so friggin' boring for you that you're forced to sit for an hour, listen to my voice on YouTube while watching me actually actively skill. Um, it's like just go out there and actually try playing the game, like playing, like getting actually interactive skilling. It doesn't have to be super click intensive. It doesn't. I don't actually. I don't think RuneScape should be super click intensive. I think the interfaces should have been set up in a way already that didn't require it super click intensive. But I don't think it should be AFK either. I don't think it'd be super easy. Kind of what I like agility. Agility is kind of like a good balance. It's like right in the middle. It's like it's not AFK and it's not super click intensive like construction might be or whatever, or like mining at quarry. Um, it's like I think there's definitely room for middle ground. Um, but no, it's just like it's just weird. Like I know I'm repeating a lot of stuff from my old video, but there's a lot of new people on this channel who haven't seen it. You can go look in it's my video list or whatever and see it. It's another hour-long commentary. I might put a link in it. I don't know, but it's called like AFKables and no lifing, I think, something like that. And yeah, it's got like 5K plus views. Um. So yeah, I think this longer video is a lot better than the video I just hid. Yeah. So like I think the first few minutes of this was like some ranting and stuff and complaining again, and some people might have given up on that, after, just quit it after hearing that. But I don't know. I think it's the rest of it's kind of a bit better. Yeah, fishies, sturgeon. I wonder if I'll get a whole level in this video by accident. Nah, I think I'm like I can't go check my XP. I'll check my XP. Oh yeah, actually I might get a whole level. There we go. 52 minutes. Come on, next fish, yeah. So I don't know if you guys know how fishing works, but basically like behind the scenes is so you guys have been watching me for this past 52 minutes doing this, but maybe not understanding how this works is basically every few ticks, I don't know the exact number, but every probably like four, 5 ticks or something, I think 4, it's doing a random roll behind the scenes to see if you're gonna get a new fish. No, yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure it's 5 ticks. Yes, now I just remember because it switched from 5 ticks to 3 ticks if you ate and the other thing. But yeah, so yeah, it's 5 ticks, and so every 5 ticks, it's doing a random roll to see if it's gonna give you a new fish, and if it rolls fish, yes. Otherwise, no. And essentially, if you drop between those rolls, then you're not wasting time. And here we go. And so you can kind of see like a regular pattern with when these fish appear, and when you're like higher level, like 99 or something, it's very regular. Like it's always like you have a very high chance of getting the fish, and so you can just drop right to the rate of what it would be. So like I could drop right there and lose no time whatsoever if I have the exact pattern of this recognized. I'm just remembered and stuff. So here we go. And I could be cutting these and getting cooking XP and stuff, but I found that kind of annoying having to deal with all those things filling off the inventory. Like it just ended up being a huge mess, and I couldn't find an easy way to like a good way to like kind of either drop them or something, get them out of the way, or like it just seemed like a huge mess. And so this is how I liked fishing before, and so I just gonna fish like this. Click on this first and then move it. Actually, I might want to drop that one. I don't want that. So actually, let me see if I'll, yeah, like that. Drop. See, bang. So maybe I'll actually make this longer. Yeah, I'll make this longer than an hour, and I'll be like, I'll label this video Jebrim, what happened? Come on. I'll label the video Jebrim getting 70 to 71 fishing or something. I don't know. Yeah. This is how you train fishing, guys. Um, I know somebody's gonna ask me, oh, what XP rate is this? What XP rate is this? Ooh, actually, there's no familiar, so it's actually gonna change from what it was when I did. So it's probably like mid 60Ks then, since there's no fishing familiar. Yeah, I would definitely say mid 60Ks at 99 anyways. At this rate, at this level, it's probably like maybe upper 50Ks. I don't know. I'm not timing anything at all. Did you just read? I just read the chat for a sec. Wait, what? Okay, man. So Past Destiny is a real, he's a real funny guy. Yeah. Oh, I don't know either Past. I'm not quite sure. And then he'll watch this video later on and whatever. And yeah, there you go. You're reading this, and this is my very delayed response to you. Alright. So like, you can go watch streams of like so many people are streaming '07. So many people are streaming '07, and you can go watch streams of like different rank ones or whatever ranks, and you can see them scaling and stuff. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with all the different scaling methods. It's normally I would assume everybody is, but after seeing what I've seen lately, I have no idea anymore. Um, but yeah, you can kind of see how embarrassing it is for some of these people. I don't like watching streams. Just a couple friends told me about these people, and I just go watch them, and it's just like, yeah, no. And there's so many people oblivious to like how bad they really are. Um, it's not like it's difficult to do. This right here, this is not difficult to do whatsoever. It's not at all difficult. Um, but I don't think how many people on the top page in Fish are actually doing this, or anything remotely similar to this, where they're not dropping a full inventory at once. I don't think any. Well, there might be actually Notorious to you. He did 200 more fishing like this, so he's obviously gonna do it right. And so yeah, there might be a couple other people. That's it, one or two others. And then you got miners, miners people. I've seen people mining. People freaking filling inventory. I saw when mining was like getting competitive. Like early on, people freaking trading away inventories of freaking iron because they couldn't drop it themselves, so they just traded away to people. People that wanted free iron and they didn't want to drop it themselves. Like, really? Like, if you drop it one at a time like this, you can do it perfectly fine. You don't need to trade it away. But no, everybody wants to be lazy and they want to fill up their inventory, and then they get stuck and they gotta either drop them all at once, which is a pain in the ass if you're not using mouse keys, or so they just try trading it away, or they do it without mouse keys, and or with mouse keys. Either way, it's still bad because it's all an XP race. You gotta stand still and you waste a few seconds doing nothing, and then you can go, well, not for mining, but for wood cutting and um, fishing, you can go AFK for another minute or whatever, however long it takes to fill up an inventory. And yeah, mining I kind of like because it doesn't have that AFK option. Um, it does in ELC, but it doesn't in this. I really hated Living Rock Caverns update. But yeah, mining's nice because you're forced to not AFK at all. Um, and fishing and woodcutting can definitely be AFK, but everybody thinks of those as probably AFK. Everybody probably thinks of those as AFK. I don't think of those as AFK because I would never train them AFK. So yeah, this is how I train my fishing. And I'm going to need more feathers of bait or something because I'm going to run out. I only got 6.5k here. But I'm not doing much fishing. I don't think so. I mean, not anytime soon. I mean, so I can buy those later, save my money for other stuff. I don't know how. I should get bulk feathers. Probably wouldn't be that expensive. I can't imagine it being that expensive. Why aren't you fishing? Fish. So sometimes, like, I think there's like, yeah, two spots or something, maybe, or something on top of each other, and one disappears, but then there's another one underneath, and so it looks like some weird glitch or whatever, but one just moved and I'm still in front of another one that was already there. I don't know. Man. Yeah, Calquat. Definitely. Yep. Okay, that's a joke. So some random person, Yosemite shading, whatever. He said that to him, and because competing with farming and stuff, and one bad shaded, you're done, and you're gonna lose your rank because you need these seeds and shit. So that's kind of like an inside joke there. He just keeps saying that. Alright, hold up. Where's my fishing spot? Fish. Come on, I gotta be close to level right now. What's my level? XP. There we go. Probably should not have dropped that. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, actually lucked out there. Twitch reaction. That trigger finger. See, this, if I didn't want to actually do agility all the time, this wouldn't be a bad 200 mile. This would be a very interesting 200 mile to do. Very interesting. This would be much more interesting than AFKing rocktails, which I've never done. Actually, I don't think rocktails even existed when I was fishing, did they? No, wait. Actually, yeah, they did. I don't know. Well, sharks. People in 07, they AFK sharks, right? Yeah, and they're like, oh, because that's good money, right? No, actually, that's probably that might be good money among the lazy methods of the AFKing and whatever. But I don't even know if I can call that lazy, because that's more like if you want to sit still. I don't know how long sharks. How long does this full inventory of sharks take? Like 3 minutes, 5 minutes? I don't know how long that takes. Like, why even have that in the game? Like, Jagex just went down the whole bad path by adding all that stuff. Just cannonballs. There's a lot of new methods that are very popular that are really crappy XP, but people love them because they're AFK money, and so they don't have to do anything. They don't have to do any work, and they can just get all of this money. At least they think it's all this money. It's not even the best money of the game, not even close, but they do it anyways. Everybody loves the AFK. Those are the most popular things. Nobody trained runecrafting. Runecrafting was like let's go with like the least 99s or 200 mils and whatever. Nobody trained runecrafting, and then Jagex made it. They came out with RuneScape, an AFK method of training runecrafting, and bang, it becomes like friggin' most popular skill in the game for like at least a few months. Then it friggin' died, I think, when they nerfed it. But that's what I've heard. But like by then, everyone had already gotten their 99 runecraftings, and they didn't need it anymore. It's just like so. I can definitely tell AFKing stuff is very popular, very very popular, and it's just like why? I can't wrap my head around that. Why is it so popular to have an excuse to not play this game? If you hate it so much, why are you playing? Why are you even bothering to raise the stats? Um, I think the big reason, like everybody raises the stats because it's kind of like a status type thing. You don't want to be a noob. Nobody wants to be a noob, and so you always gotta have your stats be somewhat respectable. But everybody's doing all these new methods, and it's just like it's not really fooling anyone. um, so I think all you AFKers that are still AFK in this game, maybe stop AFKing and actually do some real skilling, or just maybe quit. Like, and fish. I love how I love these random events. Oh my god, these random events are so freaking awesome. Yeah, there we go. They never should have gotten rid of these. I want the friggin' troll to come attack me. That's freaking awesome. The troll. You stay here for too long, you die. You die. You don't even get a gravestone. That's how. That's how. They need more of those. They need them to be more common. These death killing ones or whatever. So that nobody wants to AFK because they're gonna. They know if they AFK, they're gonna freaking die. And they're gonna lose everything. Except everybody just banks their stuff, right? So if they die, they lose an inventory and maybe lose some time, whatever. So I guess it's not that big of a loss, yeah. But I guess it's still too annoying that people might not want to AFK. I don't know. But that's a big reason I'm playing. I'm skilling. I'm doing maxing in '07 here because it's not full of all the AFK stuff that's in the ELC. Um, it's like I was thinking about possibly maxing before, like probably a couple years ago. I was probably gonna like maybe max in RuneScape and stuff, and do that as a little side goal because it's really fast to do. But yeah, I just ruined all the skills, and I lost any motivation to do that. And when I got rid of all my money, that was pretty much the end of it. Any chance of me deciding to do that? Oops, there we go. But then '07 comes out, and I'm doing actual stuff on the side. I'm actually interested and motivated and whatever to actually do other stuff on the side from agility, and I clicked that too early. So I notice when I mess up, and I don't like messing up. But I get over it and I try to improve next time. So yeah, I don't like, oops. What was I saying? Oh yeah, '07 comes out. None of the AFK stuff. It's actually harder to max. Buyables are actually, surprisingly, they're quite more difficult. It's very hard to get, like, Herblore. Herblore is probably the hardest of the buyables, in my opinion. Just because you have to do so much, it's so hard to get bulk herbs. Bulk herbs are so difficult to get. So that's why I'm really going with those Avatar farmers and stuff. So yeah, actually, if you're interested, if anybody's interested, if they're still watching after an hour and 8 minutes, if you have 50 farming or you're getting it soon and you're interested in maybe farming herbs, I don't want to get too many of these things more than I can afford. But then again, if I'm doing runecrafting all the time, which I might be, then I should be able to afford them as long as I can sell my runes. Then yeah, and send me a PM on YouTube and stuff. And if you want astrals or whatever, do the same. But I'm not gonna bother wasting my time with anyone who doesn't even have lunar requirements. So I will look you up. And yeah, all trades you come to me. Unless, well, if I'm doing astrals, you can't quite come to me. So I don't mind banking castles or something. But yeah. But I definitely pay generously. I don't make people. If I make people come to me and stuff, and I do that all the time, I always pay extra. I'm very generous. I buy everything. Everything I buy in bulk. I buy in bulk, and I pay extra for that. And everything I sell cheap, and so it's big money loss. But it's also I can not waste experience stuff, and so I don't have to deal with the hassle of dealing with so many people and stuff. So like laws, I try to sell to one big merchant. I don't try to sell it to like 20 different people and stuff. 50 people freaking trying to buy like 200 1k each or something. I'm not dealing with that. No way, that would be such a hassle. And some people go to like World 2 and stuff. Nah, I find a mercher, I sell it to him really cheap, and then he will disperse it to other people, and he makes a profit, and I make my money all at once, and I can spend all that extra save time from trading actually doing more Runecrafting. So that's a win-win situation right there. See, that's capitalism. That's capitalism right there. Um, doing these bios would be interesting. Oh, come on, where's my fishing level? Yeah, come on, one more, 2K more XP. There you go. You guys just watched me get 70 to 71 fishing in a single video. So I think I started just right above 70. I don't think I had any more XP. Maybe I did, because if this is only an hour 10 minutes long, that would be way too fast XP. How much is the level difference between here? No, 737. So that would be like 70k XP, 80k. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Yep. And so after this, I'm going right back to Runecrafting. Got to get 82 Runecrafting. After doing Runecrafting for a friggin' week, I've been doing Runecraft for almost over a week straight, I think, and I'm very surprised that I haven't lost a lot more ranks than I have. I've been hovering around 50 for a long time now. I think I'm kind of dropping down, but I'm extremely surprised. Runecrafting, it's like a level a day or 2 levels a day at most, and that's it. And I could be getting like friggin' wow, I've got so many easy levels right now. I can actually toss my whole bank away and get like, oh, there's my level. So I can toss away like half my bank at least and get, what am I taking, like 70 construction and 70 prayer, and boom, that's like nearly 50 levels. And then I can go get 25 levels in thieving. Boom, that's okay. That's like 75. And then I can go smithing, crafting. Oh yeah, I didn't mention crafting. So I got 69 crafting, and I did that. So everybody's freaking doing these hide shits. I wanted to mention this earlier. Everybody's doing all these hides and stuff. I did all my crafting off of jewelry and what was it? Jewelry and glass items and battle staffs. I made 2.5k fire battle staffs, and that was a friggin' waste of time. That was like, I spent like probably like, I think like maybe 20 hours total working on that. Um, like 12, 13 hours of that was in buying battle staffs alone, just hopping worlds. I tried to figure out like a more efficient way of doing that, where I wasn't wasting freaking 25 seconds each time hopping worlds or whatever it is. Um, that was, but like I tried like alching in between or fire making in between. It was just the respawn on those battle staffs are way too long to do that, and it's just like fletching. I didn't have enough stuff, and I was just like, fuck it. I was just so yeah, I hopped worlds for like 13 hours and stuff, buying 2.5k battle staffs and attaching them to the things, and then alching them, and I totally regret doing that. That was a huge waste of time, but I did make me some profit. I think I like doubled my bank by doing that. Went from like 4 mil, 5 mil, whatever, to like 8 or 9. Um, and my bank at the moment is over 30 mil. Assuming I can sell these lore runes. I think it's like 30 mil. I don't know. I got my money. It's kind of hard to tell because I got my money invested in all this shit. Like 5 different skills, I think. I don't know. Like I got like 20 mil in rune crafting stuff alone. Like between my runes. Um, I still have a whole bunch of lore runes. I'm selling. So like my mercher, um, he came on after like a day and a half of being missing, and I really needed him, and I freaking crafted like probably like 70k laws or something in that time frame. I managed to sell a few, but I really needed like the mercher, and he's gone, and lore prices have dropped, and so I have to drop my bulk. So all these bulk lore runes up, I gotta lose like 15 each on them or something, which I think I have like 50k left, and I still gotta craft like another 25k. So all these I gotta sell for less, and that really drops in That's a lot when you have that many lore runes. But basically, I was selling them to him for like 255 each, and he goes and sells them to a lot of people for like 280 or something, and well 270, I don't know what he can get, and so he makes a few hundred K, and it takes him like I don't know an hour or two to sell them, and I get all my money instantly, and yeah. But so he's got his money. So he came on today, and he has his money all full of lore runes and stuff, and he's been missing. So he's gonna try to sell them and make barely any profit because the money dropped. I mean, the lore rune price dropped since he's been gone, and so it'll take him time. Then he doesn't play very much, and I don't know when he's gonna be playing much again. So I don't know if I can quite rely on him to buy my lore runes. So if anyone wants to go merch, I've got these lore runes I can sell in bulk. And that's gonna be okay. I'll use this in Slayer. And so that'll be like I'll sell those 240 each, and you can go sell them in World 2. I drop by World 2 to see if I can find a new merchant and stuff, and nobody has enough money to afford them. But basically, people are selling them at 260 each, 270 each, and so yeah, you can go like camp World 2 or stuff if you have the money to do that, and don't have the skills to make money any other way. So yeah. But you're gonna need like I think I got like 10 to 11 million lore runes and stuff. You're gonna need that much money to buy them all up at once. And yeah, if you're willing to do that and waste XP doing all that stuff, that's not something I'd bother doing. But yeah, I'm definitely willing to sell that cheap. And yeah, Astro runes. I mentioned this early in the video. I'm doing those after this. I'm going to raise some skills first, and then I'll go do Astros. I'm definitely looking for people, not necessarily merchers. I don't think merchers are really going to do much good. I don't think those are going to work. But I'm definitely looking for people who are working on like high magic levels, 99, because Lunas is very fast XP. Basically, every Lunar spell is faster XP than alching. A lot of people alch, but Lunas, you do some lunar spell, and then you mix it up with like a hunter kit, and you do them both at the same time. You go back and forth, and that's good XP. I think I might do like humidify while I'm gonna test it anyways. I don't know if you can, but I'm gonna try to see if I can do humidify while running and doing astrals and stuff. And then just like if you do it on a fishbowl, you can left click it to empty it. And so I'm gonna see if I can do that. I don't know if you can do it while running. See, I'm just gonna try various stuff. Magic, I want to do magic a lot. I want to get that plank make, and so I gotta get that to 86, I think it is. I'll check that later. That should be good money. There's no mahogany logs in the game though. Like nobody's creating them, whatever. So I was like telling Rank 1 woodcutting who's in my clan, he should go chop mahogany logs, and I'll go buy them off him, and I'll make planks and stuff from them and sell those for profit maybe. I don't know. But 99 construction is already so expensive with oaks. I don't know if people can afford mahoganies. But I don't even have to do that. Other people can make those planks and stuff. So like I can sell them the Astros, and then they can go make those planks, and they can go make their profit, and that's a nice stream going in there with the Astros and developing the national market. Another idea is I might just hold on to like the 800k Astros I have to make to get 91 Runecrafting. I might hold on to these Astros and then just sell them when they get to a better price. And then just hope my bait can handle it until then. And if I'm buying up Aventuras and stuff, I'm gonna need money. So yeah, I'm gonna like buy up Aventuras, gotta buy up. But yeah, oops, that was an accident. I gotta buy up Aventuras, and I gotta buy up the secondary for that, so the Mire fungus, and then I'll combine those into the potions, and then sell the potions, and probably take a 1, 2 GP, maybe 3 GP per XP loss, which is pretty cheap from at least compared to EOC for Herbla. So yeah, I don't mind losing like 30 mil, 40 mil on 99 Herbal. That sounds pretty cheap actually, considering I'm going to be making like 400 plus mil or something on Runecrafting. Depends on the prices. Astros alone, that's going to be 100 mil. Somewhere I can sell those. At least 100 mil. If I get a good price for them. Yeah, I don't didn't make that much from low runes. I don't think I spent a surprisingly large amount of money on supplies. It's insane how much money you gotta spend on supplies. You gotta buy. Actually, I need more teleports to houses, so I gotta figure out what I'm doing with that. Buying them or making them, or I don't know. I'm probably not gonna make them. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing with construction. I wanted to train construction up, but I'm second guessing it now. It might be better for me to just save my money and because as soon as I do construction, that money's gone. But like if I do herb law, I can always constantly resell the energy potions, and then I got a a good like a XP stream for herb law going, and so I'll get like hopefully if I get enough Aventur farmers, I get like maybe 5k Aventurs a week or something, and I'll just keep making these energy potions and selling them. I can sell like 99 agility packs and buy like this is just random price, but maybe if you want to get 99 agility, since you need about 2k super energies anyways, you can go buy 2k super energies off me for 5k or something, not 5k, 5 mil, and there you go. You just bought 99 agility. Um, and sell them friends, and I got a lot of friends that want to buy super energies, so I'll probably be selling to friends first, and if nobody's interested in them anymore, I'll sell them on Zybez or something. And speaking of crap, yeah, I messed up. Speaking of '07, popular '07 websites, I was gonna be the first one to make a video on this, and Foot told me not to because it was still in his house, and if I made a video, his it basically would have just DDoS'd him. um, so I didn't do it, and he moved the server to somewhere else that's able to handle that load, and then immediately after, like two people made a video on it. I think Alkin and Suomi made a video on it, and then I didn't want to after that point, it was kind of like pointless because like, okay, well, they already made videos on it. I'm not gonna bother making a video on it. But basically, I'll just make a comment on that. Crystalmathlabs, .com or like duk.im. That also works. It's the same exact site. It just links differently. Um, yeah, so you could go to that site, and that's great '07 tracking site, and they added so many other features and stuff. You have various virtual high scores and shit, and they're gonna have competition coming up soon, and they're gonna have little like money calculator type thing and how much things cost, and yeah, it's they might be turning into like a kind of generic type 07 kind of like pro or like tracking. I don't know, people skilling. It's just everything about skilling. Um, so yeah, because it's run by Foot. Foot made it. I've been really involved in helping him with that. And if you guys have already been using the site, you've probably already seen me with a silver little crown out there. You can get your own little silver crown if you go and donate. So if you actually hover over the crown, you can see that there's a dot. It tells you how much I donated. So I donated that for early on, and Elvis99 donated $65 to Foot for the site, and because of that, there's a lot of improvements to the site that wouldn't have happened otherwise. And yeah, so you can go get a little silver crown and have your name stick out a little bit more. I go donate like $20 or something. I don't know if there's a minimum donation or something to get that, but yeah, I've been really involved with them doing that site right from the beginning. Actually, before he even came out with it, because originally he had it just for the some private server. Foot's a good guy. So I don't know if you guys also watch his videos. You should go check him out. He did some botting on noob accounts after he quit RuneScape. He did that just messing around with programming and shit, and I think he did some maybe real world trading. I don't know, but he's a good guy. He doesn't cheat on his main account. So like when he actually plays RuneScape competitively, he doesn't cheat on that and stuff. And I trust him, and yeah, he's a really good player. And then you got other good players out there. Like I said, you can check out my channel. There's whole list of people over there. They have good videos. If you check out the channel page in the bottom right. And yeah, this is already gone on to an hour and a half. uh, I might upload this. I might render and upload this while I'm sleeping. And I'm still fishing. Still fishing. Come on, come on, come on. No, no. Okay. Actually, so. I think that was his. Yeah, that's his. Okay. Fish. Leaping salmon. Leaping trout. Leaping trout. Sturgeon. So, yeah. Video started out really bad. But now I think it's a lot better now. But yeah, I'm not gonna edit anything. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So yeah, I should get back to Runecrafting. I don't know if you guys want to watch me do more Runecrafting or whatever. You already saw 2 videos of it. Well, I'll probably make a video doing astrals. But like, I think lower runes have kind of pushed enough. Yeah. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'm not gonna do astrals immediately. I don't think. I'll probably give it like a couple days or something. I don't know. Cause I got some money. Like I got money in gold ore, so I want to do those. I did want to make a few summer pies. I got some of the ingredients for that. I don't have all of them, but those seem to be really, really good money. If you have like high cooking and shit, and go look at summer pie prices. The ingredients are super cheap compared to like how much they're selling for. Assuming you can sell them, but like those are good food. Those are better food than sharks. Like if you're slaying or something. I know I used summer pies when I was doing Brimhaven. Although this might be a bit expensive for that. When I was doing Brimhaven and Jebrim the second, that was my main food. I used just summer pies. Because they kept your agility boosted up. So even when you fail those obstacles there, that really helped. And then just random eating when you're eating after getting damaged and shit, and you need to eat. That +5 agility really comes in handy in helping you fail less often. And so yeah, I found summer pies to be really good food source, even if they weren't as small as like cakes or something, which are typically better. People tend to recommend those better because strawberries are like supposedly the best Brimhaven food. Well, I don't want to say supposedly. It's among people who did Brimhaven that was very popular. But I like summer pies because I think so because they help you fail less, and so it's kind of like a balance. Do you want to bank less often because that's what strawberries would do. You bank less often, or do you want to fail less, and which will also help you bank less often, at least per rate for the food. But I don't think it's enough to really debalance it. So yeah, that's a little bit of a trade-off there. I think I was banking. I'm trying to remember. This was a while ago, but I think I was banking every 500 tickets or so. I don't know. I think that's as high as I got up to. So that's still pretty good. So I mentioned Brimhaven. I don't know what you guys know about that, but you can go check like an old Brimhaven video I have. Oh yes, yes, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. Yeah, okay. Did you disappear yet? Okay, good we go. Yeah, love those randoms. So yeah, Brimhaven. I did 1 to 99 off there for obstacles and didn't use the tickets and shit. Until after 99. So I was the only person to do that, and Yeah, that was like the second video I ever made on this channel. So it's like really old. You can go check that one out. And then my most popular video is 300 mil agility XP. That's got like nearly 26k views, and I think my second most popular is about drum guns 200 mil summoning. He was the first guy to 200 mil summoning. And I was helping him plan that and stuff for like a full year before he got it, and yeah. So I've helped him out a lot. I've helped Somi out a lot. So I've given basically basically both of those. I saw a lot of potential with both of those guys, and I just helped them out a lot because I want to see them succeed, and I want to see everybody succeed. Um, my whole clan is about helping people succeed, and but people that already have like that already doing good and have that potential and stuff, and like I don't really like giving like noob advice and stuff. It's like everybody's kind of got the like expertise and stuff in certain areas and stuff, and like um, just kind of focus on that. Uh, and I've never liked giving basic like knowledge stuff. I've always been like the go for the more advanced stuff and do the more hardcore stuff and all that kind of things. Like that's what I like teaching, and yeah. But even that, like, it's a lot of work. So I don't know. But I would like to make more, maybe more, when I go back to agility, which I will eventually, after I max. Um, I did at one point want to make like perfect laps videos at like all the courses or something like that. That'd be fun, but I wouldn't want to do that unless I actually spend a significant time there at every course. There are some courses I have some gaps in that I've only spent like a handful of hours at, and I wouldn't want to give perfect laps advice to something I haven't fully mastered. And to fully master something, I've got to spend like 1,000 hours at it, because that's how I define it, fully mastered. Because you never know if you miss something or whatever, and then you want to be able to do everything with ease without like just knowing, I don't know, without what am I saying? Without effort, I guess. When you skill so much, when you do something for so long, you kind of enter this like kind of trance state, and so if you can do it without thinking about it, then you and you can do it like max speed and stuff, then you've mastered it, and that's it. So you kind of just tell at some point when you've mastered something, assuming you're already doing the correct method. So like everything, like your methodology matters very much. And so like at the start of this video, I had just come here and I just started doing all this fishing and stuff, and I was messing up a lot. And after already an hour and a half, I'm already doing this with ease. I'm not messing up as much anymore. See, it's not that hard to learn. You can go through this. So like I think I did most of my fishing on here, trying to cut it. Um, when I was here, and then I was like, yeah, okay, this isn't working. And so I just went to this for like last couple levels, and then I've been going for like over a week from this. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is what I did. This is what I did years ago. This is what I did. This is the first thing I went to after hitting 200 agility the first time. This is the very first thing I went and did. I did 70 to 80, I think, fishing. What was it, 60 to 80? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is good shit. Very first thing I did. I remember that again, 200 agility the first time. That was like, that was good times, really good times. I moved across the country. Come on, right here, here we go. So I don't know if I ever said this in a video. So I stopped like right before 200 mil, and the next week I didn't get any XP whatsoever, and I spent a few days at my so basically there's these two girls um, that also have 200 more agility that were doing agility when I was doing agility, and we all got like 200 more roughly around the same time. Actually, one of them got it the exact same day. But anyways, so Revan lives and Squish, and these two girls like my best friends and stuff. Throughout my whole 200 more agility, and both of them have been my girlfriend at some point. So like Rev and I dated, and Squish I'll explain in a second. But basically, we met up after we broke up and stuff. But we met up in real life after we broke up and stuff. And I spent like I got my 200 mile agility at her college, so I was visiting. So I got my 200 mile agility out of college while Squish in game we got 200 mile agility together, and then you can see that in the background of my my channel here. I wasn't able to get a video of that because yeah, it was just kind of spur of the moment thing. I had just arrived and I just had my IHOP pancakes and I just got to like some lobby in the college and yeah, so I spent like the weekend there. I was going to my Jillian, I was fishing and she was going off to class or whatever, I don't know. And then I moved, and then I kept going across the country and I basically I moved from Rhode Island to Oregon and I've been living in Oregon for over 3 years now. And I was homeless at the time, but Squish, who was a really good friend, um, she was giving me a place to stay, and we weren't a couple or anything then, but like we had already been making jokes and stuff, and like me and Revan and other friends and stuff saying, Squish is in love with me and shit. But we didn't end up hooking up for like in at least another month or something after I moved in, and yeah, so we've kind of been together for a while now. It's been over 3 years. So I've been living in Oregon, and we have our own apartment now, and I pay the bills, and now she's the one mooching. um, oh well. So leaping trout. I think this is probably the most I've opened up in commentary. Yeah. Do you guys want more of these long ass commentaries and long videos? And they take forever to fucking render and upload, though. Will YouTube even let me upload a 2 hour long video? Is it gonna be too big? Man. Fish, fish. What am I even doing? Am I going back to Runecrafting yet? Well, I came here to fish because I didn't want to try my luck at Runecrafting while talking, getting distracted and shit. Because I wanted to think. And fishing seems to me like the best kind of like thinking, talking skill. Because it's kind of like simple. Oh well, actually, really, the best skill for me would be agility, because I've done it so much and stuff. But see, this is a big problem with efficiency. So again, I can't fucking do agility, the biggest thing I love, because I got to try to be somewhat efficient here. And doing post 99 agility is probably like the freaking worst thing you can do if you're trying to race the max. So I don't know, freaking, I can't do agility. I started this just so I could freaking do Doggish Con again. And I never even did Doggish Con because Jagged freaking didn't bring it out until after I got 99. Like, what the fuck? Uh, um, yeah, I do miss Flash Product Factory. Flash Product Factory is freaking awesome. That's the best update that ever came to agility. Definitely. That so like I talk all about like the skill. You gotta have skill while skilling and shit. And I want people to do like put in effort and stuff with skilling. Flash Product Factory definitely rewards you for having skill. Uh, there's you can be a total noob and freaking get like freaking 50k an hour or something, or you can get double that. all depends on your skill, and it definitely works for that. And Brimhaven too. Brimhaven is just like Flash Factory, and how you train it, and also just how much it can reward you for the skill. And it's kind of like a different type of skill than like Runecrafting. So like Runecrafting is more like a how fast you can click type of skill, and you also got to figure out like the pouches and bank arrangement and shit. That's like, but in general, that's more like a fast and accurate type of skill. And Flash Factory and Brimhaven actually has some accuracy things you got to do, and special kind of tricks and stuff that are more knowledge based. But yeah, clicking accuracy based. But in general, though, the big thing that separates them from like Runecrafting is that they have a lot of mathematical like calculations you got to do, and you got to time a lot of shit. You got to figure out which obstacles, what ticks and stuff. I figured all that stuff out for both those places, and you do all that to figure out the routes, which best route to take. And for Brimhaven, there's a lot of additional things that Flash Factory has. So Flash Factory, you can just, for the most part, you can click on an obstacle and that's it. Certain times you'll want to click on the side of the dispenser and stuff. I'm going to machine the machine. So Brimhaven has a dispenser, and I call the Flash Factory things those machines. So you click on the side, and so that those are more obvious, but so few people even do that. But Brimhaven is a bit more complicated. It's not as obvious, and you can really screw up if you're not being careful. But also, nobody does that either. And actually, everybody just AFKs Brimhaven. Everybody just thinks, the best way to train Brimhaven is you grab your ticket, then you run to the middle and stand still, and boom, I know how to play the game. And yeah, nope, you don't know how to do crap. That even with all the gloves and shit, that's gonna get you maybe 30k an hour. You can get over 50k an hour at Brimhaven if done right. But nobody's gonna do it right. Nobody wants to put in the effort either. But nobody knows how to do it right. Well, at least that's in EOC. In '07, since there's no Kurama gloves 4, the best gloves is 2. The 3 ones don't really affect Brimhaven at all. But even that's Brimhaven is like equal to like Wild in this game. It's like the XP rate between Brimhaven and Wilderness, at 99 anyways, they're pretty much equal, dead on equal. I'm not sure which one's better. It's a big challenge between the two. Brimhaven definitely requires far more skill. You don't actually need energy potions as much. You only need probably like 2 energy potions a trip or something. Um, it's interesting because what you do is in general you're repeating obstacles while you're doing that, and you're walking in between it, so that regenerates your energy. So maybe I might do a Brimhaven video or something sometime again. I did Brimhaven. Yeah, I did Brimhaven like right before I got 99. Like I did like a few tickets there, and it's so much. I can't do any of my tricks and at that place in '07 at the moment with all the backwalking, because you got to click on the sides and stuff, but you can't do that and then click on something else while you're running, because that causes you to do the whole backwalk and fucking run randomly all over the place, and that kind of just defeats. So I was really strong on not having the backwalking removed, um because I felt that would make the game easier. And while it does make it easier in one way, because it removes a lot of like some skill, like because there's skill and timing and stuff to avoid the backwalking. There is another benefit is that you can do a lot of other tricks that backwalking doesn't allow you to do. So like just everybody has to be forced basically to click on just something and not click on the side of something and then do that. And so all the movement tricks that I used in EOC and shit, those are completely worthless in this game, because you try doing that at Pyramid Plunder, at anything, uh, even wood cutting when I was doing that. You try doing that and it fucks you up and you just go running off randomly, and it's just, so I don't mind so much now if the backwalking gets removed, because it's kind of like a trade-off. It's one set of tricks or another set of tricks. It's either timing, everything's heavily timing based, or you add some kind of where you click and stuff that becomes bigger things. So I don't know. It already looks like it's passing. I think it's past like 90%. So there's nothing I can really do about it. One big thing though I'm worried about is that every time they've done it, every time they've ever updated it, they've always screwed up like friggin' like drinking or eating or something while you're running, and like you stand still and stuff. Like you know how you do that in EOC, you can't do any of that shit in like friggin' EOC, but you can do that in this game without screwing it up. And Jagex always, every time they updated the run system in some way, they always mess that up. And so I'm a little worried they're gonna screw that up again. So that's one thing I don't want them screwing up. And I'm really not liking some of these polls. Like, if they do like a stupid like make X on like bolts, that would just piss off so many good players in this game. Because there's so many noobs out there who's just going, oh yes, let's have more make X's. They'll probably do like a make X on prayer on the friggin' altar. Because so many people don't like clicking on that all the time. It's just like, yeah, okay, that's too much of a hassle. I'm not gonna do that. And it's just like, well, this is heading right down the road EOC went down, and it's what caused so many skillers to friggin' quit. Because nobody liked the friggin' AFK shit coming in. Well, at least none of the good players liked all the AFK shit coming in. All the noobs loved it. All the noobs love it. So I don't know. But then the game kind of became pointless, and it's just like, so I'm calling it EOC because everybody calls it EOC. The actual EOC update I don't really bother much with. It doesn't really affect me because I don't do combat, so yeah. But I can definitely see why a lot of people would be pissed off on that. The only thing that affects me is the surge, which I don't like. So like, yeah. But that's really minor. It's not like game changing. I don't use it at Flash Powder Factory, or I don't even do Bob anymore. So yeah, I don't have any reason to use it. So can we do 2 hours? 3 hours? Yeah. Do you guys like these kind of videos? I know my last video I got rid of it. Yeah, I know that wasn't a very good video, but I'm not really like trying to like entertain. I'm just really honestly I'm just talking to myself, trying to like express myself right now, and then random people listening. That's basically how I feel right now. Um, I'm not here to entertain people. I'm not here to kiss up the fans, and if you're not annoying me, I don't mind being nice and stuff. It's the people that annoy me and stuff. Then I can be a dick sometimes, but it's either that or deal with the stress of being annoyed all the time, and I don't like having to deal with that. So, but then sometimes I try to be nice, and then it's actually even more stress because I don't like always being a dick, and so if I try to give people sometimes like just be nice sometimes, just deal with it and try to explain to people, and then they kind of get fed up and like whatever, blah 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 blah. They don't like why I'm even making such a big deal about something so stupid or seems or whatever. I don't know. Like people ask me questions and I just don't I just refuse to answer, and I try to explain why. People are like, oh, how you doing and how you do whatever like that, and I really hate that kind of question because it's a pointless question, and it's just like, well, everybody's gonna fucking answer fine. I don't like that question. I really hate that question. So, and sometimes I try to explain to people why I hate it and not probably answer. And they're just like, then they get annoyed about that. I just like, oh fuck off. Sometimes it's just easiest. Like if I had to like, if I was in my public clan chat or something, French chat, I would just kick people. It's so much easier than having to deal with anything like that. Just trying to explain or whatever. And I don't like ignoring people. So like I don't like just running by or just whatever, just ignoring people and not responding. So like that's what, because everybody gets annoyed by these things, but at least other top players that get stalked by people or whatever, they they just ignore people, and I'm not that type to ignore people, but I'm also not that type to do everything that everybody's like asking me to answer or whatever. I'm not gonna do that either. So then I just get fed up, and I get this big bad reputation as being a fucking jerk and shit. um, yeah, I am a bit I will agree I am elitist, and I'm actually proud of that. But it's not like an exclusive like aristocracy, like elitist. Like nobody else can become a fucking elite or shit. No, I want people to become elite. I want people to become good. I don't want to be like the only good player in the game, or whatever. Like, I want to see other people being good players in the game. I've got my clan. Um, I've helped inspire a lot of them. Then they're not like a. It's not like a Jebrim fan club in my clan. They're they definitely respect me and stuff, but they also treat me like a normal guy, and um, I don't know. It's a great relationship because they're all really good players, and I've helped inspire them to be good players themselves, to be better, to not like all this AFK shit, whatever, and they all do their 200 mils. So if you know anything about my clan, it's a clan for people doing 200 mils and skills, and yeah, um, really lovely people, except for past Destiny. uh, what am I even? I don't know how long I'm gonna be talking. Shit. I don't think I can squeeze out another fishing level. Let me go get the game up here. So if I have the game up here, I can kind of see when a new fish comes up. Okay. Oh, I was gonna see if I can try doing the double drop without mouse keys. And so I think there's like a sideways thing that like some fishes did. This is like you do. I think you do this without losing any time. Yep, I messed up. That's too late. So yeah, I don't know. I'll practice more of this stuff when I'm doing long-term fishing. But that's what I do. I'm not gonna like AFK fishing. So I can't see the next fish, but with this game thing open, I can now see when I get the fish in the chat box. And who's this? Oh, it's Wook. So hi. And I'm gonna be competing with him in overall soon. At least after I'm done with overall. Um, so I know a lot of people. A lot of I guess what you guys would call like big players or famous people, whatever. But I don't know him. I don't know much about Wooks. I don't really follow him, what he does or whatever. But I have seen him kind of like some top overall stuff, even in ELC. So kind of curious what he's gonna do in '07. He's right up on the top page, and yeah, we'll see. I just met what's his face? What's his face? I'll go look him up. What's his name? Bonesaw Bamp. Yeah, I just met him recently. I only heard of him recently, but he seems like a good enough skiller, which I'm surprised because I hear he does PK videos or something, or PVM. I don't know, but he seems like a decent enough skiller. And I think like the first time I remember seeing like Books Max or something, Max overall or something, I was a little bit surprised because usually the big YouTubers are kind of like, or like the PVM people or something, like they do really good at that one thing, but then they kind of like suck at everything else and it's like skilling and stuff. Like I've seen like Spock Mac and like Silent Claw's stats and stuff. I don't know anything. I don't watch the videos. I don't know anything about them, but they seem to not be really good. I'm not happy with Silent Claw making like mice the biggest thing in RuneScape when he did that. But at least I helped get him nerfed. I'm happy about that. And his spot, everybody's like, oh yeah, you go do mice at freaking top of Falazar Castle. I'm like, really like I really don't like the mice. I didn't like the mice, but seriously, that's far from being the best place to do it. I could think of half a dozen better places to do mice than that place. But everybody did because he said to do it there. Like he's some kind of like skilling guru or something. I don't know. But about mice, I don't like how everybody went fucking like drunk. Everybody, that's how I view it. Everybody went drunk over it. Everybody just like, oh my god, awesome fucking agility. Everybody was fucking obsessed about that. Oh, like that was the biggest thing in freaking RuneScape. Oh, you gotta get towing mice and gotta do agility with towing mice, and I'm just like just the fact that everybody's freaking obsessed over it was that should have been like big like red light to people. Yeah, I think this is bug abuse. Like there's no way that um that could have been anything else but like an exploit, and yet people did it and they thought it was legit and stuff, and then Jackets finally came out and said, oh no, it is bug abuse, and yeah, we nerfed it. And I was saying that from the beginning, and people wouldn't listen. People were arguing with me and stuff like that, and people were trolling my chat, and yeah. But now that they're nerfed, I was thinking of a new video idea. I was thinking of try to I don't know what the XP is on them, but I was thinking about maybe like buying up a couple mice and trying to catch them while fire making, in Rogue Zen or something. Just let them loose and then run around and try to catch it while fire making and see if I can do that. I thought that would have been like a fun little challenge. I don't know if it'll quite work that way if like the technical how it works even allows for that, but I'll that's that's definitely something I'll try out and see if I can do that. It might just stay in like one little location too much and kind of make that kind of like not really work well. I don't know. Um, yeah, fishing. Yay, 2 hours commentary. Um, streaming. Okay, I streamed when I was doing some agility and cast druids and shit, and I was streaming then, and then I kind of stopped, and I kind of got bored of it. I was I don't like talking a lot, I guess, but I don't know why I'm talking so much in this, but um, I like just when I skill, I like listening to music, and so like before I like kind of stopped streaming, I kind of did some streaming with music and stuff, and no chat. I wasn't looking at any chat or anything. You guys can just watch me skill and stuff, and I wouldn't I can't do that with Runecrafting. Just because of peak errors, and there's no way I can runecraft and stream at the same time, and I would just have PKs hunting me down. Because people just look at the stream and find one person in the same world as me. They see the name and then they add that person. They find out what world I am. That's all assuming I don't show my worlds in like a friends list or a clan chat or whatever, and then they try and PK me and shit. No, that wouldn't be a good idea right there. So and since I'm going to be doing a lot of RuneCrafting, I don't think I'll be doing any streaming for a while. But you can check out my Twitch channel and just follow me for when I do a stream. So I think I got like over 200 on there already. But oh, if I do any kind of serious stream, I'll definitely make a video about it beforehand. That seems to get the most viewers right there. But the whole streaming culture, this whole new streaming culture for '07 that just spontaneously popped up. It's kind of interesting, like, because like '07 is kind of like the new big thing with RuneScape. Like EOC is so freaking boring. Nobody wants to fucking watch EOC videos live, anyways. So I don't know, but people find to watch the '07 streams. I don't know. People do noob stuff all over again. Um, League of Legends and Dota 2 and all that shit, that's amazingly popular on that. It's pretty interesting. I haven't watched any of those streams yet, but I've seen those view counts when I'm browsing. I'm like, oh, those are pretty big. Seems to be a very popular game to play these days. Um, I did do a little League of Legends. I didn't do anything competitive. I just did it some casual play, 3 versus 3. I think I'm like level 18. It's like 30 some max, and so yeah, I only did a little casual. That was like that was over a year. That was probably a year ago or something. Yeah. Um, and I did Ace of Spades. I was doing that before 07 came out. So Ace of Spades is Jaggis's new, relatively new first-person shooter. That's kind of like Minecraft and stuff, and it's really good. Surprisingly, I'm actually really good at it. Because usually with first-person shooters, I'm like kind of average or crappy, whatever. Depends on the first-person shooter. Like Red Faction 2, I was really good at, but then Halo, I wasn't that good at it. Even though I love to play it, and freaking Ace of Spades, I don't know why, but I freaking dominated that. But what's the other one? What's TF2? Team Fortress 2. It was okay at. It wasn't really that awesome at. But I don't know. It's just Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades was just somehow I played like a lot of games and I was right at the top all the time, like in kills, like first or second. I was like, wow. So that would have been something like. I know they have kind of like a ranked thing. I never played any ranked games, but um, that was something I wanted to record. I actually did record something, but when I went to check the video, it actually wasn't recorded. It just showed big blackness and nothing got recorded. I was annoyed with that. And then they changed a lot of things. Like um, at one point, it was like very like you kind of I could show off like agility and stuff because like you can jump kind of high and shit. But then they nerfed that and you couldn't jump any high. So like they kind of changed the classes a bit over time, and so they made it so that you couldn't jump high with the marksman anymore. And so like the marksman was like the fastest and the highest jumper, and I could be like, oh, agile. I was gonna make like a like kind of like an agility course in Ace of Spades type of guide or something. Not guide, but like video, and it just showed me playing a couple games and stuff. But that one didn't record very well at all. And so I was like, I was gonna do like another shooting, just random thing showing me just maybe take a whole bunch of screenshots or something of like me doing good. But then those screenshots wouldn't save, and I was like, yeah, I just gave up on it, trying to record it for you guys. But yeah, Ace of Spades, that would probably be something I'd have to record like Fraps, and but yeah, that's a really good game. Even though it's surprisingly, I don't know, it looks like crap, but it's fun. Um, yeah, I can't do that anymore. I had to stop that. 07 came out, so I had to compete. So it's like right before 07 was coming out, I was like day before, okay, I'm gonna like this is my last day of playing Ace of Spades. Yeah, and I saw a lot of fans on that game too. It's like I'd be doing random stuff and playing is like they're like, oh my god, Jebrim. And after coming to 07, holy shit, like so I've been kind of like huddled away in like friggin' Flash Product Factory and stuff, and so like I've only ever really seen like agility people and stuff, and they was just busy training and stuff. They're not following me. But when friggin' 07 came out and stuff, I saw so many friggin' fans just coming up behind me, following me. I was like, wow, I was a bit surprised. Like I knew it was big, but I don't know. Um, but yeah, let's see. But I seem to be getting more. I think my last video that I had that got some more haters. I don't know, but I'll make this clear to you guys. I don't like noobs. Noobs kind of like um, on noob skilling rather. Um, I don't like watching it. I don't like seeing it. Um, and I most definitely don't like them being among the top ranks. And I'm repeating this multiple times, but and I definitely, oh yeah, actually, I definitely don't like people freaking worshiping people who suck. That's just like embarrassing. That's just like at least earn it, deserve it. I don't know. Um, but yeah, noobs in general, like if you're just a nice person and stuff and whatever, I don't mind that so much. I like being nice, yeah. But don't ask me to help you in anything. I don't. That just gets annoying. Yeah, I'm probably so I don't know what I'm gonna get with like comments on this video. I probably get like a lot of hate, a lot of hate and love, and then a mix, and I don't know what the hell. When am I stopping this? Hey, Carissa. So Carissa Squish, that's my girlfriend. Yeah, I'm on over 2 hours now, and she's right behind me now, looking at this and strangling me now. Yeah. She doesn't like talking. Yeah, she's watching me fish. I think she's now happy that I'm actually doing something that's not runecrafting, because she doesn't like runecrafting. Yeah, now she just pet my head. That's her way of like saying she agrees with me what I'm saying without actually saying anything. Yeah, now she's whacking me. I don't even know if I'm gonna freaking upload this. I wonder how big it's gonna be. Oh, she just meowed like a cat. Yeah, fishing, 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 fishing. Actually, this probably wouldn't have been a bad stream, except people would be asking me questions, and then I'd have to answer that. And, it will. It will. But yeah, if I do stream in the future, I'm most likely just do more music and have my chat be closed, and I won't be looking at the chat in the stream, so nobody would have any means of contacting me whatsoever. And then I'll just be able to stream in peace, and you guys can just watch if you want. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna go on my way to entertain people. I'm just gonna do what I do all the time, and you guys want to watch, you guys can watch. Yeah. And that trigger happy finger and I dropped when I shouldn't have. Okay, this one. Wait for a fish, wait for a fish, wait for a fish. Oh, come on, nope. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Come on, come on. Do fish. Give me fish. Fish. Yeah. Fish. Fishies. Oh, did I use... Yeah, I used up 1k feathers since I last looked at my feather count. Yeah. How long you guys want to watch this? I don't know when to stop the video. Huh? Now? Now? You hear her talking. She's actually talking. She's on video talking. um, I don't know, but this is me. Like this is something I would do probably like all night long. Cause I don't know, cause that's what I do. I like grinding. Just grinding skills for long, long hours, and I don't like talking to myself though. I don't think, I don't like talking for long times. Okay, fine. She's making me stop, so I guess I'm gonna go back to runecrafting. Alright. Oh wait, well, how the fuck am I gonna render this? It's gonna take forever to render. I'd have to go to bed, like, and then upload, and actually the upload would probably lag me when I get back on. Ah, that's annoying. Am I close to a level? Wow, I'm getting so many freaking genies here. I haven't gotten any genies while doing runecrafting or agility, and I'm getting so many freaking here. Oh, I don't know. This is addicting. Why would I stop?
The video.
Why?
So I can go to sleep without hearing you talk all night.
Oh, but don't you like my voice? Yeah. So it's like 10:30 right now. She wants to go to bed. But I don't want to go to bed like all night long. Come on, come on, come on. Fish. Then don't. But can I keep talking for all night long? No? Oh. Should I upload this or should I just delete it? Huh? Huh?
You gotta stop it first.
Wait, why? Oh, you want to talk to me something in private that's not on video? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Stop it.
You can write it down.
No, just stop.
Alright, fine guys, bye. I gotta end this sometime, right?